Taveler, vote for me for president. Trime Taveler. Hello, everybody. Thank you all very much for being here. Welcome, Scully, back to the studio. How you doing, Scully? How you doing? I'm doing great, man. You look like you're losing some weight. I'm skinny. All bones, that's what they say. We have some very special guests in the studio with us today. Are you there with us? Hey, Trime Taveler! You know I'm back every single day until we get that cease and desist letter. So, how was your day? Are you doing good? Come on, you know better than to ask me questions like that. This is a serious show. We talk about serious things. Today, we're gonna get very serious. We're gonna delve into the mind of Trime Taveler and find out what it is that makes him tick. Oh, and guess who else is with us? Hey, Trime Taveler, what's up, man? Hey, you want a cup of coffee? Same joke, different day. I'll take one, actually. Today sounds like a good day for a cup of coffee, if you know what I mean. Oh, you know I know what you mean, man. Jerry, you are what I mean. That's right. Okay, so I had some plans. I was going to talk to you guys about, like I said, some very serious issues. As you all may or may not know, this is episode 7 now, and I'm doing this little show. But many of you may not know exactly who I am, so I'm going to introduce myself to you today in this 7th episode of Breakfast with Trime Taveler. I was born in southern Illinois in the cornfields. Like, if you ever seen Children of the Corn, I was one of the children, and the corn grew all around me. Yes, but I lived there until I was 18, and then the police came into my apartment and gave me a ticket for marijuanas, which I overslept the court date and decided that instead of paying my fines and responsibilities, I was just going to leave town. And that's what I did. I left and vowed to never come back, which I probably shouldn't have, because every time that I did go back, I always ended up going back to jail for one reason or another. Anyway, I left, and I decided I was going to go on tour with the Grateful Dead. That was the same summer that Jerry Garcia died. So it was like, I decided I was going on tour with the Dead, and then a couple weeks later, Jerry died. So it was literally like that. Maybe not even a couple weeks. Like, I was in Atlanta for about a week whenever Jerry died, and it took me 2 days to drive Atlanta from where I left in Illinois. Maybe not even that. I had no idea where I was going. I just left with. I didn't even take most of my clothes. I left most of my stuff in my apartment, and my roommates left all of my stuff in the place trashed, and it was really nasty whenever they went to clean it out. And yeah, that's the beginning of my story. That's how I ended up on the road. And then while I was out, I just well, Jerry died. I started going out west to California, and that's whenever I stopped in Arkansas and met someone who was very special to me, is still very special to me to this day. I talked to her often. We're friends on Facebook, and we keep in touch. She has a kid now, which was something that I told her a long time ago. I was like, "You're gonna have a kid!" Oh man, the time travel part. Oh man. So, anyway, I'm on the road, right? I meet Cora. We're together. We go on fish tour. I learn how to make hemp necklaces. I sell hemp necklaces to eat food and stay alive. Like there's plenty of places to find free food. So, there's a, like I'd probably spend most of my hemp necklace money on weed. To be honest. That's probably what I did. I'd find free food and then collect all the money selling these necklaces that I could, so that I could buy me a bag of weed. Which, as you know, I am not 100% against the legalization of marijuana and or all drugs. I mean, honestly, people are like, well, what about heroin? Well, what about heroin? There's a lot of heroin addicts that are dying right now because there's fentanyl that's getting put in this heroin. I don't know who's putting it in there, but if we had slightly better, control, regulation, knowledge of where, certain things are coming from, then we'd be able to, trace it back to, the different companies that it came from. Instead, we're trying to trace it back to dealers and stuff like that are working in the black market, that keep no records of anything. So, yeah, even heroin. That would be my answer, in a nutshell. It's hard for people to understand big jumps, small steps. People can imagine, well, I mean, marijuana has been illegal my whole life, and I know some of my police friends make a lot of money off of it, so maybe it shouldn't be illegal, but it does kind of seem unfair to the people that do it, because there are a lot. Well, in Southern Illinois, I think that the biggest problem is methamphetamine. So, if you're in Southern Illinois and there's someone, there's a big community against it, recovering addicts and stuff like that. They're like, oh no, you should never legalize that stuff. But same exact thing. How often are you buying stuff that's cut with something that you don't know what it is, or I don't know, man. To each their own. That's one thing that is going to happen regardless of anything. And then incarcerating people for decisions that they choose to make, based on their peers, because anyone that's buying this stuff, they're not the only ones buying it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be around. The fact that there's customers means that your friends and family are probably doing it. You probably have friends that are hiding their Adderall addictions and stuff like that, which oftentimes do lead to meth addictions, because A, it's a little bit cheaper, and B, I think it's a little bit better too. A really good, clean methamphetamine is better than most of the pharmaceutical Adderall. They're one molecule is basically here's the molecule, right? And then this is Adderall, and then there is methamphetamine. Adderall, meth. Oh wait, no, switch that. Meth, Adderall. Yeah. That's the official hand signal from the American Society of Hand Signaling. Scully. Yeah, Scully is one of my favorite viewers. Like, he 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 keeps track of not only me but of everybody. So yeah. Anyway, that's where my adventure started. The time travel events happened in 1996. We'll skip over those because having your mind erased means that you don't really remember exactly what happened during that time anyway. So, uh, um, after that, I ended up working as a drum tech for a band, Dark Star Orchestra. They're Grateful Dead related. Their guitar player now plays with Jerry Garcia band. As Jerry Garcia basically. So they're definitely a really popular band. I was with them not from the very inception of the band. Like they had been playing for a few years as other bands before they even got together, and then formed the band, who is now 2/3 the same band that it was back then. It's like people pass away, people move on, and so that band has been like the Grateful Dead, just sort of like a carousel of members that go in and out. All right, so let's see. We got some other guests in the studio with us. Who have we got? Oh, we've got Benjamin Franklin. Hey, Benjamin, you there? For the last time, I'm not Benjamin Franklin. I'm Judge Harold T. Stone, and don't you forget that name, Harold T. Stone. I'm a judge. Yeah, so, Judge, Your Honor, I just want to let you know that, at being a political candidate, I moved to not dismiss, but postpone this case until after the election. Is that a thing? Well, it depends on who you are. If you filed the right papers, then yeah, I think you'd have a case there. Oh, that's funny because I have a friend that had a court case where he was running for office, and that they wouldn't postpone because they thought that it was so ridiculous. Yeah. So, can I sue them for ridiculousness? You need to just like give up on law and stuff like that, because trust me, you're only gonna get in trouble with the law. You're not gonna change any laws. You're not gonna fix anything. You're not gonna correct anything. I don't even know why you're running for president. Take it from me, I am not Benjamin Franklin. I am Judge Harold T. Stone, and I am here to say you should not be running for president. I do have a magnificent beard, though. Isn't that? Check this out, man. This is what happened. I had a job. I was 9 to 5. Actually, it was more like 6 to 3. And I was shaven. You know, I kept my face all shaved up, and then all of a sudden, I come home to my apartment where I was living at before I got this magnificent place, and so yeah, I went home to my apartment, and there was nobody there. What happened? I lost my frame of thought. I'm just gonna have to edit this part out completely later on whenever I like anyone who's watching this and watches like the videos, they're probably really disappointed in the live feed versus like what I actually post because I cut all the good stuff out. So let's see, goat versus fish. The goat and the fish. Are you a goat or are you a fish? And the versus, what and the universes? What's the converses? What's the reverses? I forget. Yeah, I was watching the goat versus fish guy the other day. Yeah, if you never watched him, it's almost worth it. Let's see. If I could bring anyone into the studio that I have in this photography thing, oh, here's a good one. I don't even know if it'll work, but let's find out. Oh. Ha. That's so funny. Oh. Let's see. I got it. Oh, this is perfect. Yes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I bring to you our next guest, the probably the greatest songwriter in all of United States history. May I welcome you, Mr. Woodrow Guthrie. Hi, thank you, Trime Taveler. Nice to see you again. Haven't seen you since right before that big old dust storm that came blowing through. Whenever we jumped on a train, you're like, hey, we better get out here right now because I know what's about to come. And when it ain't coming, we ain't getting out here, and there ain't nowhere to get out. And that's whenever we left. And that, yeah, man, it's nice seeing you again. Hey, Woody, man, nice seeing you again too. It has been a long time. Nice to see. You're looking young. It's young you. I know last time that I did see you weren't looking so well, but you look great, and you look great in this video. How you doing, man? You know, ain't nothing that scares me. I've been on the trains, I've been on boats with bombs exploding outside. I've been picking a guitar the whole entire time like nothing was happening right behind me. The only thing that scares me is whenever I look down at my hand and I see it shaking. You hear what I'm saying, Trime Taveler? I hear you, Woody. I hear you. So, Woody, what's your opinion of the world situation? Well, the way I see it right now, we tried to fight the fascists off whenever it was my days almost 100 years ago, but now I'm looking back at whatever you kids doing, and it looks like you kids ain't like, you just letting the fascists control your whole entire lives, and everybody sits at home in front of their own books and their little book phones that they look at in front of their faces, and they're just sitting there doing that all day long whenever they could be out riding on trains or doing anything, you know. I hear you, Woody, and that's why I'm here. This machine kills fascists. That's right. And I'm not like one of those anti-fascists where I like actually do kill. No, the whole murder part is way. I'm more of I guess they would call me peaceful hippie. So Woody, how many fights have you been in your life? I've been in more fights than I can count on 3 hands. I've been in more fights and more dances, probably. I've been in more fights than I've been in taverns. I've been in more fights than I've been in trains. No, that's a lie. I've been in more trains than I've been in fights. But I've been in a lot of fights on those trains. Trime Taveler, let me give you some advice. Don't ever give up on your dream. You look at your dream right in the eye, and you tell it, "I'm coming to get your dream," and that's whenever your dream is gonna find you. Because whenever you give up on it, your dream's only gonna be in your mind. But whenever you make what's in your mind come out true in the world, that's how you get it in the world, and that's what I do, and that's how I'm here today with you. So, thank you, Trime Traveler, for having me on. Thank you, Woody, for being on. You don't know how much it means for you to be here with me on this show. I was playing some of your songs the other day, and I was just saying I wish I could have you on my show. And yeah, whenever I had Jerry Garcia's Ghost on yesterday after the show, he and I were hanging out in the green room, and and he said that you were a fan, and that you'd like to make an appearance sometime, and I was like, are you kidding me? Of course. I didn't know how it worked. Like Jerry came to me. I didn't know that. So I really appreciate you guys. Even though you're not around anymore, you're some of my biggest fans, and I know you're listening. Oh, what to do today? Oh. I can play a little guitar. Whoa. Let's see. Once upon a time there was an engineer, drove a locomotive both far and near, accompanied by a monkey who would sit on a stool, watching everything that engineer would move. One day he stopped for a bite to eat, left the monkey sitting on the driver's seat. The monkey pulled the throttle, locomotive jumped the gun, did 90 miles an hour down the mainline run. Big locomotive right on time. Big locomotive coming down the line. Big locomotive number 99 left the engineer with a worried mind. Engineer calls the dispatcher on the phone, tells him all about how his locomotive was gone. They get on the switch, operator to right, 'cause the monkey's got the main line sewn up tight. Switch operator got the message in time, says there's a northbound living on the same main line. Get on the switch, I'm gonna load him through the hole, 'cause the monkey's got the locomotive under control. Yeah, that's probably the third best Monkey and the Engineer I've ever done. So, you're welcome. You are welcome. You know what, let's do another song. I got some time. Keep on this one. Is it that, or is it this? I'm blowing down this old dusty road. I'm blowing down this old dusty road. I'm blowing down this old dusty road. Lord, Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going where the water tastes like wine. I'm going where the water tastes like wine. I'm going where the water tastes like wine, Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going where the dust storm never blow. I'm going where the dust storm never blow. I'm going where them dust storms never blow, blow, blow. I ain't gonna be treated this way. They say I'm a Dust Bowl refugee. Yes, they say I'm a Dust Bowl refugee. They say I'm a Dust Bowl refugee. Lord, Lord, but I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm looking for a job at honest pay. I'm looking for a job at honest pay. I'm looking for a job at honest pay. Lord, Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. My children need 3 square meals a day. Now my children need 3 square meals a day. And my children need 3 square meals a day. Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. It takes a $10 shoe to fit my feet. It takes a $10 shoe to fit my feet. It takes a $10 shoe to fit my feet. Lord, Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. Your $2 shoe hurts my feet. Yes, your $2 shoe hurts my feet. Your $2 shoe hurts my feet. Lord, Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going down this old dusty road. I'm blowing down this old dusty road. I'm blowing down this old dusty road. Lord, Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. Alright, that was one that I taught to Woody Guthrie. Oh man, dude. What am I even doing? What am I even doing? Alright, I'm ready to sing the next one. I'm ready. Sorry about that. Let's see. This one here is about a man. A man that's a lot like any other man, but the governor of Oklahoma at that time didn't think this man. This is a story of a scapegoat. Alright. If you'll gather round me, children, a story I will tell about pretty boy Floyd, an outlaw Oklahoma knew him well. It was in the town of Shawnee. It was a Saturday afternoon. The wife beside him in his wagon, as into town they rode. There a deputy sheriff approached him in a manner rather rude, using vulgar words of language, and his wife she overheard. Now pretty boy grabbed a log chain and the deputy grabbed his gun. In the fight that followed, he laid that deputy down. Then he took to the trees and timber to live a life of shame. Every crime in Oklahoma was added to his name. But there's many a starving farmer, the same old story told, how this outlaw paid their mortgage and saved their little home. Others tell you of a stranger that come to beg a meal, and underneath his napkin left $1,000 bill. It was in Oklahoma City. It was on a Christmas day. Came a whole carload of groceries with a letter that did say, well, you say that I'm an outlaw, you say that I'm a thief. Here's a Christmas dinner for the families on relief. Now as through this world I ramble, I see lots of funny men. Some will rob you with a 6-gun, some with a fountain pen. But as through your life you travel, you send through your life you roam, you will never see an outlaw driving family from their home. That story, based on a true story of Pretty Boy Floyd, who didn't actually like being called Pretty Boy Floyd, but that's what the papers called him because that's what the governor of Oklahoma liked to have him called. The governor of Oklahoma also liked to have him called all kinds of mean, nasty names that the papers could come up with. And just about every crime that happened in Oklahoma, they had said that he was a part of. They basically said that he was robbing banks every single day whenever people knew that he was hiding out. And if anyone was robbing banks, they were robbing their own banks and claiming the insurance. This is also a time whenever the banks owned a lot of little people's farms that were struggling to make ends meet, and the banks were, taking over these farms and bulldozing their houses, and then they'd have no place to live. And well, it was hard times. It was hard gambling, hard rambling. Let's see, what else have we got in here? Oh, here's a good one. Okay. Take you riding in the car, take you riding in the car, take you riding in the car, take you riding in the car. Click, clack, open up the girls, boys. Click, clack, open up the door, boys. Front door, back door, clickety clack, take you riding in my car. Climb a little on the front seat, climb a little on the back seat, turn on the key, suck on start, take you riding in my car. Engine it goes, engine it goes, front seat, back seat, boys and girls, take you riding in my car. Crazy in the houses walking along, crazy dogs walking along, in a truck and car and a garbage can, I'll take you riding in my car. Ships and boats they tug along, ships and boats they tug along, like you riding in my car. I'm gonna be home again, I'm gonna be home again, bring me rolling home and take you riding in my car. I'm gonna let you blow the horn, I'm gonna let you blow the horn. Oh, well, I'll take you riding in my car. And that's Take You Riding in My Car, another song that I wrote and taught to our little Guthrie whenever I was time traveling a long time ago. But he takes all the credit for obvious time and space continuum reasons. So anyway, what do we win? What's it? Vigilante Man. Oh man, what's the one? Where he oh man. kisses. The kisses one. I'll give you kisses one. Kisses one. I'll give you kisses one. Found it! I found it! Oh man, okay, but not with chords, so let's find kissing on. Well, I mean, like, they're pretty much all the same, right? So I'll just play it the way I played most of the songs. Now I'm giving you kisses one, kisses one. I'm giving you kisses one, kisses one. I'm giving you kisses one, and it feels like so much fun that'll just keep kissing on and kissing on. Now I'll give you kisses two, and you give me kisses two, honey, I'm giving you kisses too. I'll not stop till I get through, and we'll just keep kissing on and kissing on. Now I'm giving you kisses three. Now I'm giving you kisses three. I'm giving you kisses three. It makes me feel so brave and free that I'll just keep kissing on and kissing on. Now I'm giving you kisses four. And I'm giving you kisses four. While I'm giving you kisses four, makes me crave for more and more. So I'll just keep kissing on and kissing on and kissing on. I butchered that one. Alright, now I'm giving you kisses five. Yes, I'm giving you kisses five. Kisses five and kisses five makes me glad I'm still alive. So let's both keep kissing on and kissing on. Now I'm giving you kisses six. Hey, I'm giving you kisses six. Six times and 6 times 6. I love the way your kisses mix, and also I'll just keep kissing on and kissing on. Now you're giving me kisses seven. Sugar, you're giving me kisses seven. 77 and 7 and sometimes and 11. Got a new address in heaven. Long as you keep kissing on, long as you keep kissing on and kissing on. I can only make it to 7. I'm sorry, people. I'm so sorry. I will never try to make up the chords to one of Woody's songs ever again. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. They should not be butchered the way I just butchered them. People are now gonna know me as Trime, Taveler, the Woody Guthrie song butcherer. They're gonna be like, his songs aren't even public domain yet. You're like risking some really serious business with our little Guthrie and the Guthrie family name right now. Ooh. Ooh, the Ludlow Massacre. That's a good one. Well, a curly-haired girl with a bright, shining smile heard the roar of a plane as it sailed through the sky. To her playmate she said with a bright, twinkling eye, my daddy flies that ship in the sky. My daddy flies that ship in the sky. My daddy flies that ship in the sky. My mama's not afraid and neither am I, 'cause my daddy flies that ship up in the sky. Then a button-nosed kid, as he kicked up his heels, said my daddy works in the iron and the steel. My daddy builds the planes and they fly through the sky, and that's what keeps your daddy up there so high. That's what keeps your daddy up there so high. Well, that's what keeps your daddy up there so high. My daddy builds the planes and they fly through the sky, and that's what keeps your daddy up there so high. Then a freckle-faced kid punched his toe in the sand. He says my daddy works in the place where they land. You tell your mama, don't be afraid. My dad'll bring your daddy back home again. My dad'll bring your daddy back home again. My dad'll bring your daddy back home again. Don't be afraid when it gets dark and rains. My dad'll bring your daddy back home again. Little song about the circle of life. I guess that's pretty much how it works, huh? Dude, Rocksmith. I missed my Rocksmith setup. Alright, so thank you for joining us with Breakfast with Trime, Taveler. I'm Woody Guthrie. And now back to you, Trime Taveler. Hey everybody, did you miss me? I'm always like, it's like, am I looking at the, or am I looking at you guys? You guys are there, and I am there. That's me waving at myself at the mirror. Hi, mirror. But you guys, you are who's special. That's why I keep Scully looking at you. That way, you know, he always knows. Yeah, that's right. I always know. Get it? He always knows. Stop picking my nose. You know what they say about picking your friend's noses? You can do it. Or can't. Something. Let's see. Trouble, oh, trouble set me free. I've seen your face, and it's too much for me. Trouble, oh, trouble, can't you see? You're eating my heart away, and there's nothing much left of me. I've drunk your wine, I've made your work mine. So won't you be fair? So won't you be fair? I don't want no more of you, so won't you be kind to me? Just let me go where I have to go there. Trouble, oh trouble, move away. I have seen your face, and it's too much for me today. Trouble. Incomplete. I hate it whenever I start playing, it's not the chorus to a song, and I realize that it's incomplete, and it's like, they expect me to remember that? Oh, whew. So tough. So scene. Oh, wrong camera. Scene. All right, and welcome back to the show. We have another very special guest with us today. Everybody say hello to Mr. Donnie Depp.
Hi, how's it going? I'm Johnny Depp. Anyway, thanks for having me on the show, Trime, Taveler. Long-time fan, long-time listener, first-time caller. Well, that's what they always say on the radio, but this isn't the radio, so I don't really know what to say, because I'm not really as professional as you'd think I was, being an actor. That's great, huh? So what you doing, Trime, Taveler? You got any questions for me?
Yeah, Johnny, so I heard that you had some problems in the legal justice system recently, where they just made a whole giant mockery of the whole. I applaud you, and also don't at the same time. I don't exactly know how I feel about the whole thing. I'm not being a victim of the family court system, and seeing you guys, fighting the way that you did. Would you say that there was any winner in that? Who do you think won that court case?
Well, of course, the media is always going to say that I won, because, basically I own the media. But that aside, who won? The lawyers. The lawyers are who won. Think about it. You tell me, who won in your case? Well, did you give thousands of dollars to a lawyer and then got basically screwed like every other man in America does? That's why so many people are applauding me, because I'm the one man that came and was able to hold his own in the court system, and it took millions of dollars. My lawyer was not cheap.
Yeah, I hear you there, man. Just like you said, I spent over $40,000 on my lawyers, and at the end of it all, I didn't get to see my kids, and then at that point, I had given all my money away and was living out of my van, and then I couldn't afford to pay the storage on everything that I had from the big house that I used to have, and then I lost all of that stuff, and it's my story is definitely a lot different from yours. That's why I feel I guess maybe a bit of resentment towards your whole thing. But I understand you have worked very hard and made a name for yourself, and it's a different world that you and I live in. Let's just leave it at that, because I do have a lot of respect for you, and I think you know that, or else I wouldn't be having you on the show.
Oh, yeah. And also this, annoying voice that you give me. That's totally respectful. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, you're great. Now, anyway, I'm here for a new product that I'm pushing. It's a non-profit organization, and I want all the police and everything to start, supporting this non-profit, because it's a way of helping out the homeless people on the street. It's a jobs creation program that's popping up all over the place, right? That they have erected a whole new society of this not-for-profit organization that is called Hand Jobs to the Homeless. You hear what I'm saying? Hand jobs to the homeless. And from now on, police aren't going to give tickets to the homeless. They're going to hand jobs to the homeless. That's right. From now on. That's my thing.
Johnny, that's my thing. Are you ripping me off? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to take you into court.
You can never afford it. My lawyers buy one get one free, so my next case is already paid for.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, uh, thanks for coming on the show. Feel free to come back anytime. Uh, uh,
Yeah, no problem, man. I love being on here. I love watching your show. I'm glad to finally be on it. To be honest, I was a little bit jealous of Spike Cohen the other day that he got on before I did. But you know, whatever. You know, I'm bigger news than he is, and most people are like, who? But you know, whatever. I'm glad that you at least get like Elon Musk stopping by on a daily basis. So you know that's good for you. Alright, so I'll see you next time. Yeah. Bye-bye. Don't call. But, oh, I think he hung up. Wow. Yeah, never mind. Oh, you know what? We just got a call. There's someone else calling. They claim that they are Johnny Depp. Yes, I'm Donnie Depp. That last guy was an imposter. He's my stunt double, my body double. He does look a lot like me, but he's not me. You can obviously tell the difference between his voice and my voice. He has an annoying voice, and I am Johnny Depp. Yes. So, I just want to let you know that I do not watch your show. I just saw that there was an imposter on here, and my agent let me know, so that's the only reason that I'm here. So, I that's all I gotta say. Okay, alright, goodbye. I'm out of here. I'm never coming back on the show ever again, to let you know. Okay, well, thanks Johnny Depp for, or the real Johnny Depp for coming by. I don't know what's going on here. Wait. Okay, I'm getting another call. Hello? Yes. As you can see, those last two people were imposters, you see. And I am the real Johnny Depp. You see, those guys are actors. And I'm the real thing. I'm a pirate. Okay, so there seems to be some sort of mistake here because none of these guys seem to be the real Johnny Depp. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? There's another call. Hi, Trime Taveler. Let me tell you something, okay? A little something about Johnny Depp. There's something called depth perception. There's like 16 of us, 30 of us, 45. No one really knows. But like anytime that we go on to a show, usually like 5 or 10 of us show up for the event. And no one really knows which one of us is the real Donnie Depp. In fact, I don't even know if I'm the real Donnie Depp or not. I'm just being honest with you. That makes me in the running of the one of the most likely to be Donnie Depp, though. Just so you know, those other guys were most definitely imposters. Oh wow, man. So there's definitely. All I can say is don't ever have Johnny Depp on your show because, like he said, there will be. Oh my goodness! I'm getting another call. Hi, Trime Taveler. It's Donnie Depp here. Yes. Anyway, it's nice to be on your show. You see, I see that you had a few of my extras in here already. Yes. Well, you can just write your checks out to me. You see, and if you ain't got no check, then expect that cease and desist letter because we ain't never gonna be on this show again. That's for darn sure. Yeah. Yes. Okay, this is getting ridiculous, guys. Oopsie.
All right, what's going on here? Scully, are you getting this? There's another call coming in. Can you believe this? I'm Donnie Jepp. I'm the real one. Yeah, as you can see, I'm definitely not an imposter. My costume is very authentic looking, so that makes me definitely the real thing. And I just wanted to thank you very much for having me on your show. Thank you, Jack Sparrow. All right, and just now we've got another caller. Hello. Are you there, Edward? Yes, hi. I'm Edward Scissorhands, and my nose itches so badly. I really need someone to just scratch it. Please. If you could have one of those other Donnie Jepps just come and like scratch my nose. It like I'm telling you, like it's. Have you ever had scissors hands and had an itchy nose? Do you know what that is like? Yeah, I can't say that I do know what that is like. All right, and we've got. All right, and we've got one more caller. Let's see who it is. Hello, is this Donnie Jepp? No, man, it's me. I'm back. Oh, Elon, man, I'm so happy to have you. I had Johnny Depp on the show. I think like 10 people showed up, all saying that they were Donnie Jepp, and it was crazy. Yeah. That's crazy, man. I say, do you still want to do stocks with me today? You kidding? Of course I want to do the stocks with you today. Let's go to it now. Let's go to Robin Hood. Alright. There we go. And we are having some problem with our screen capture. Oh, and I know why, because I have it set to Firefox. should be working. There we go. Oh, look at that. Okay, so starting with today's cryptocurrency. Dun, 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 dun. Today we are seeing price improvements on Solana once again, Avalanche, Polygon, Uniswap, everything. Oh my goodness, it's all going up. Dogecoin is the doggy coin's just sticking around. Bitcoin has finally hit 22,000. Can you believe it? And Litecoin is still over $60. It was $62 earlier today, so it's actually gone down a little bit. I think everything is it's doing that lunchtime. Around lunchtime, everything seems to drop for a little bit. Not every day, but most days lunchtime is a good time to buy. Alright, so our stocks are looking nice. Let's go to our 100 most popular stocks for the day. We've got, let's organize. And NEO up at the top. NEO is an electric car company manufacturer that has had a lot of success in the last few years. Well, everything has had some big drops, so you can't really hold that against them. But they have been a solid company and have held through. Lucid is another. The fact that the top two of the daily movers are both electric vehicle companies says something about the current environment. AMC was down the other day. It's actually at a 1 year low right now, after being taking off as a meme stock and hitting like $45 for a little while. It's at $10 right now. Whenever it took off, it was at like $1. So there's still a lot of room for it to fall, but there's also a lot of room for it to grow and get back to where it was. It just depends on how likely those people are to come back. GE is up here. AMC, everything is boring amounts of up right now. We want something that's more than 10% up. What's down for the day? Nothing. In the top 100, everything is up today. Like even Tesla is up. I noticed I have a couple dollars in there, and it's like $2.40 right now. Whenever it's been like $2.30. So, yeah, I have that to look forward to. Let's look at our. So that was the 100 most popular. Now we're going to look at some daily movers. This is where we're going to find something fun. Okay, we'll start with the bottom. Sin Ocean Group Holdings. It seems like that was the same one that was 30% down yesterday. And there we go. Ventix Biosciences up 53.94% today. Let's look at this. Oh my goodness, they're a newer company. So buy at your own risk. Oh, that's a 5-year. They're still very new though. So they're up 90% for the year. They're up 147% for 3 months. Up 88% for 1 month. Up 62% for 1 week. And up 53% for the day. Now, about them. Ventix Biosciences, Inc. is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company which focuses on developing novel small molecule therapeutics for the treatment of autoimmune diseases. Its clinical stage pipeline includes VTX958, a phase 1 allosteric TYK2 inhibitor for the treatment of a broad range of autoimmune diseases. VTX002, a phase 2 ready S1P1 receptor modulator for the treatment of ulcerative colitis, and VTX2735, a phase 1 ready peripheral inhibitor of the NLRP3 inflammasome, which is a mediator of multiple inflammatory conditions. The company was founded on November 21st, 2018, and is headquartered in Encinitas, California. The listed name for VTYX is Ventyx Biosciences, Inc., common stock. Alright, so these guys, they've got a 100% buy order. They've got, it's Ventyx Biosciences. I don't see any reason not to buy a few bucks in this and hold it for a couple years, because they have a lot of big numbers and letters and acronyms that I don't understand, and whenever they have that kind of stuff, that means they're probably going to do really good. Okay, what else have we got up here? Offers pharmaceuticals. Dice Therapeutics. Alright, so I've got another. What's this one though? Arquit Quantum. Arquit Inc. engages in the supply of quantum encryption platform as a service, which makes the communications links of any network device secure against current and future forms of attack. Its product, Quantum Cloud, secures devices everywhere with cloud-based quantum encryption. The company was founded with David John Williams and David James Bestwick on April 26, 2021, and is headquartered in London, the United Kingdom. The list name for ARQQ is Arquit Quantum Inc. Ordinary shares. There's no buy rating or anything like that on it. Oh, announcements. Heads up. The upcoming Ethereum merge may result in a hard fork, which could create a new crypto asset. If this happens, Robinhood Crypto may decide to support the new forked asset. To receive the forked asset, you must have held your Ethereum on Robinhood Crypto starting from no later than 11:59 Eastern Time on September 13th until Ethereum withdrawals are re-enabled after the merge. Remember, there is no guarantee that Robinhood Crypto will support the new asset. We'll keep you updated on changes related to the Ethereum merge event. Okay, so this Ethereum merge event is iconic and symbolic, and it's the beginning of a turning point of we've been on a bear trend for about 2 years now, 18 months, longer than that, however long it's been, and our new rocket path is right in front of us. This Ethereum merge, this is actually a good thing, and we've been waiting for this for almost a year, and whenever it happens, it's going to change the world of cryptocurrency as we know it. Which is why I want to buy right exactly now. Well, not right exactly now. You want to buy about 7 days ago, whenever I said buy right now, because this is the last time this is going to do this. And now this Ethereum thing is happening, and that was in fact the last time it was going to do that. Right now, Bitcoin is at 22,000. Everything else is going up. Everything else is doing really well. I have some money staked in Kava coin, and the Kava coin is doing great. It's they're actually on Uphold Wallet. You can stake Kava coin for 25% APY right now. So I would suggest getting in there and doing that. Yep. So that's the news. That's people, and thanks for having me. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Elon. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thanks to everyone that came by. We've got one last song. This is the outro song. It won't last very long. And that's the outro.